What's going on? Here is another editing session, full start to finish. I thought we would go ahead and do this whale. This is what we're working with. This is hopefully what we're going to get in our final image. Let's get to it. So I'm going to go ahead, get into my develop mode here. I'm going to put my face up here, and I'm going to try different things here. So I've done a white balance on the white of the whale, and I can go in and bring down my magenta on this, right? So at least now, if we look at the original water, we've lost some blues in the water, but the skin tone of the whale is kind of what I'm looking and working with first. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add in some dehaze, I'm going to add in some blacks. I'm going to try and get this to where I want it to be. I accidentally clicked there, I'm going to put that back. I'm going to go ahead and bring this into Photoshop because I have a feeling, I need to clean up that image a lot. Like, look at all this backscatter that we have to deal with right now. And then I know that this high pass filter that I'm going to pop on here is probably going to work wonders for this image. So just like the other, what's going on here? So just like the other photos, we're going to go in and do painstaking backscatter removal. And so we have our pen tablet, so we're not too concerned. Here you can see the circles. I'm not sure if you can see these circles that are being formed. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to be a lot more careful. I'm actually going to reduce the size of the brush a little bit. Start doing drags. So I will fast forward this video so you guys don't have to sit with me for however long it takes to get rid of this backscatter. So we can kind of pull out and see how well this is working. This is a great example of an edit that will probably take over half an hour. Mainly because of this backscatter. Like, if we're going to do a really good job and come in here and get rid of this backscatter, we're probably going to spend over 10 minutes, you know, working with this healing brush and getting rid of this backscatter. I find this to be among the best ways to get rid of backscatter. Alright, so for the sake of time, I've done a very rough backscatter removal on this background. I'm going to go ahead and do my high pass filter and see if I'm going to get the results that I think I'm going to get. Alright, the most important part, choosing our blacks and whites. All right, that looks good. Okay, we can already see the skin tones are way better. Way better. Way better. I'm pretty happy with this, to be quite honest. I think that there's so much backscatter in the water. I might try one more thing. I might go ahead and flatten this image. And I might create a copy, and I might unlock this background layer, and I might try dust and scratches. Let's see. I'm gonna have to turn off the view here and then try that again so I can actually see what is being done. So that's a bit too much. You'll see what I'm doing here. I'm going to see if I can create a good blue background that I can paint these whales into. Basically just blurring the background a bit. That might work. Let's try it out. I'm gonna go and erase the top, keep that clarity up there. I'm gonna go very carefully into these whales and basically erase this top layer. I can be cool on the edges because it's all blue, so we can see this is a oh yeah, nice. So this is a kind of a last resort save for when you have really bad backscattery backgrounds. I'll go ahead and flatten this image again, and I'll even go in and start cleaning it up because I didn't do such a great job on the first round. That's okay. I can come back in and try and fix this here. We can see magenta in the top layer here. I'll go into Lightroom very shortly and try and take that out. Let's go ahead. Let's go do a Command S and let's go back into Lightroom and see what is shaken. Here's the image. Got some highlights. Let's bring those highlights down. The skin tone of the whale is not where I want it to be, so I'm probably going to first do that gradient effect that I was talking about. Let's go and make sure we're not getting any magentas up there just by putting on a slight blue. There, making sure we're not doing it too much. And then I'll probably come into this whale here and start drawing a mask over it with the brush. And it might work, it might not work, right? You know, this is a very lazy brush draw, guys, just so you know. This is not the exact way to do this. So let's clean up these edges. Okay, so let's try to desaturate this whale a little bit. That's kind of what I'm looking for. You can see it's too browny. I know that this whale's skin is more light and more gray. Actually, I like the saturation more. So just trying to keep it real and in balance with its mom. Let's see the original edit that I did a long time ago. So you can see the whale. It's actually, I look at this edit now, I'm like, it's not such a good edit. This is more real, I think. I'm going to go and go into HSL. See what if I can do anything with the luminance of the water here. Let's try and bring it back. So let's see. Original. Cleaned up. It's pretty good, I think, hey? I've got some backscatter here still in the background, but, you know, I'm trying to just show you guys my thought process when I'm editing. I really truly think if you can be a good editor, and if you have all your editing tools in place, you can really do wonders with your underwater photography. I would say maybe the baby whale's a bit too gray for the mom now, so I might go onto the mom and draw on her, and just let's see what happens when we desaturate her a little bit. Maybe we can make her look a little bit, yeah, there we go. That seems to be the issue. So we're just desaturating. I'm just drawing on the mom right now. You can see there, just desaturating the mom a bit. If I had my pen tablet, I would be absolutely way more precise. I would be, yeah, this is bothering me. Hold on. I see something that's bothering me here. You can see that this has gone onto the mom and has made some parts of the mom too light gray. Okay. So that's a pretty incredible edit, I think. Let's do it one more time. Let's see what we have done. Crazy. That's crazy. So I hope you enjoyed this editing session. I hope you learned something. There are so many tools available to you in Photoshop that if you see something that I maybe passed on and haven't touched on the course, inside the course, let me know, and I'll be happy to record a separate video and put it up online for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.